Right, so back in the garage today. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this car out of here, shuffle a few cars around outside, get this thing out, and then I'll be able to get on with finish prepping the bumper, and then we're going to get on with painting the bumper, the mirror cap and the petrol flap. So let's get this door open and move some cars around. This is the first look of it outside actually. It actually don't look bad. I've still got some polishing work to do on it. I'm quite pleased with that. So yeah, all in all, repairs done. So let's get this bumper prepped and painted now. Then we should be able to get this car finished. Right, so car's out, don't look too bad. Got the 600 ready, bucket of hot soapy water. I'm just going to get this bumper denibbed. Right, so that's got that done. Flatted back down, bit of 600 grit, and I've gone over some of the edges with a bit of grey Scotch-Brite, and I've done the mirror capping. Just going to get this all dried off now and start preparing to paint it. I'm actually going to paint it, I think I'm going to put a dusting of silver over it first, so the white covers easier. Got a bit of silver paint in there, so I'm going to mix that up and throw that on it. So, pretty much all dried off now, got the heating on in the garage now. It's really nice and toasty warm. In fact, so warm I'm going to have to get this jumper off in a minute. Just going to put some panel white around these bits, get them cleaned off, tack them off, mix up some silver paint and blow a bit of silver over them. So let's get on with doing that now. Right, so throwing a bit of silver. There we go. So it's really just to get that red covered up on the most part, you know, the edges and stuff like that. So we're going to let that go off and hopefully I might get it painted today, but if not, I'll be back in the morning. Right, so I've got my paint mixed up. All I've got to do is tack these pieces off and then we'll be able to crack on with the painting. So let's get on with doing that right now. Right, so clear coat is done. So I'm quite pleased with it. I don't think it looks too shabby. Of course we've got the usual debris in it. That's what you'd expect in my garage, but other than that it's alright. So next time you see this I'll have it on the car hopefully. we'll get this Fiesta finished then. Got the old bumper ready. Just put the petrol flap on and put the mirror cap on as well. So yep, that's them bits on. Just going to throw this bumper on now. I realised why my window wouldn't go up and down. The door run sill is all chewed up. Well, I thought it was just that, and then it topped up. Someone had taken the mirror off, and the way the cable's routed through the Fiesta door and then down a little channel and then back up into the door where the door card is, that was getting trapped by the glass. So I've taken that out as well, and I've just been trying to fit this door run glass, and I'll be honest, I'd already taken a few bolts out of there, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to strip all the door down, but I managed to put some fairy liquid on the door run sill, the new one, and slide it down inside the channel here. So, bit of a pain. So anyway, I'm just going to continue on and get the rest of this door run sill in, and hopefully get this door back together. So I'm trying to fit this door run sill. I've done one side, but actually I think I've done the side that's harder out of the two. I'm just going to put some more fairy liquid on this one. Well, actually it's a bit diluted fairy liquid, and to help it slide down inside the door, because access is limited. And now it's really slippery. Right, just got to get this door card on now. Make sure it's in at the top. We'll start pressing. That's it. Couple of screws. Satisfying click. Okay, that's that job done. So we're getting there now. Next job is get back on the cleaning, because it's absolute filth. It needs some proper going over. So yeah, we'll give it a bit of a detail next, and then we'll finish the paintwork off. Engine bay is absolutely filth, so we've got to do that, and the boot's filth. So next job tomorrow, start cleaning. So I'll see you guys then. Well, that's that done. Well, actually it's not done, is it? But anyway, it's clean enough for you lot. Let's get on with something else. I'm going to clean this door card up now. Righto. This is really good stuff. I said that earlier. And it's really good stuff. Right, so at long last, Fiesta's finished. So take a look and see what you all think. Right, so the repair on the quarters come out pretty good. Considering I put a big chunk of metal in there, I'm really quite pleased with that. Really come out nice. So repair on the door we're done. It's come out quite good, and obviously we painted the rear bumper as well. It's also come out rather nice. Oh, we painted that mirror cap as well. So a few little problems along the way, nothing major. I mean, I did break the passenger side window switch when I took the door card off, because I had to fit that door rubber, the run seal, because someone had previously chewed it up and routed the cable for the mirror the wrong way. But we put that right. So, but we did order a switch, and I wouldn't believe how much they cost. I mean, there it is, and yeah, people are charging up to £42 for them, which is extortionate. I managed to snare one for 20 quid on the old flea bay, so quite happy with that. And we've given it a pretty good clean out in here. It's quite nice now. I think I'd be happy to drive it. It's really is a nice little car, so I know he's going to be over the moon with this, so yeah. So that's another one done. Good job. Right, so now the numbers. So this Fiesta, at the auction we spent £1,897.60 on the car. That was including all the fees, and we didn't pay for delivery because I went and got it with a trailer. We bought a bumper, and I managed to cut a bit of rear quarter off my friend's Fiesta that he was scrapping. So big thanks to Jeff for that. So that was £30. I had to buy a new bumper support. That was £12. I spent £87 on paint materials. That includes obviously the paint, some clear coat, and some other bits and pieces that I need. £87. I had to buy the window rubber, the run seal, which was £27. I had to buy a new window switch because the old window switch fell apart as I took the door card off, which is a bit of a choker. But I managed to get one for £20. And also I'll give it a quick service, this car. So I'll give it an oil change, air filter and a set of plugs. So that cost me 40 quid. So it gives me a grand total of £216 for the parts, and the final total for the car is £2,113.60. So I think you might agree that it's not a lot of money for a 12 plate Fiesta, and I'm sure if you've all looked around out there, you know how much these 12 plate Fiestas go for, particularly the two-door ones, which are quite sought after, and it's got a nice spec on it. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be getting back on with the van next week, and I'll see you guys in. See you on the next one.